What's going on? Week 1 is in the books for fantasy football. Man, we have some surprises. I tell you what, we're going to talk about who was hot, who was not. We got the top waiver wire targets that you guys got to go out there and get. And we even have a panic meter button where we're going to sound the alarm on a player. Yes, after week 1, right here on What's Your Fantasy. Smash that like button, and we'll be right back after this. Hey, look, ruining dreams under pressure. Peachy be the one to bless ya, but don't test her. The queen reigns supreme, you know what I mean? Add the boy Breezy, Prince, like a king. When the two come together in any weather, they form a bond, stay tight in any measure. So it's my pleasure, the number one team. Let the world know what's your fantasy. What's going on, fantasy footballers out there? It's your host, Wayne Breezy, Crystal, Peachy B. I like Peachy Brown. We should change the name to Peachy Brown. That's kind of because you call yourself that on YouTube, right? Peachy Brown. I like that. So the Crystal Peachy B is dope too. That takes me back to the 80s. You just got to wear the bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. And you got to cut half of the hair off.
Yes.
And like you get where I'm going with this?
Yes.
Yeah. You got to go MC Light, Roxanne Shante type style for the Crystal.
I definitely
Peachy.
consider myself to be an around the way girl still.
Hey,
anyway, so.
hey, what's going on? We got some people in the live chat. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Thanks for being here. All right. And Matthew's in the building. What's going on, Matthew? Member of the Breezy Bunch crew. We are officially here for our first live fantasy football show. We told you it was coming this Tuesday. And if you guys got any fantasy football questions, make sure you put them in the comment section of the show. This show is exclusive for YouTube members only. We are listen, PG and I do a lot of work behind the scenes, and we are looking to somehow become experts at what we do one day soon. Peachy, how have you been? How has fantasy been to you so far after week 1? I got to get that because I already know where I am mentally.
Woo! I tell you, this might be one of the roughest starts to fantasy season that I have ever had. And I have been doing fantasy since the very, very beginning. Like when fantasy first came out, I was doing it that year. And this has got to be the roughest week 1. I don't know about you guys out there in the chat, but I know that my week 1, it was being bad. It was really bad.
Let me tell you something, right? And one of our leagues, in a nitty-gritty league, right?
Oh God.
I specifically said, let's spice this up.
Yep.
So we did the super flex. Super flex out there now means that we got two quarterbacks. You want to draft your quarterbacks first, right?
Yes.
I got my tail whipped. I think my quarterbacks are Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. I think at least it's Lamar Jackson. I can't remember who the second one. I don't think I got both of them.
Right.
All I know is I got beat bad, and I'm like, dang, and it's because the other players didn't show up. So it doesn't matter who your quarterbacks are, them other players, the wide receivers, wide receiver 1, AJ Brown. Where you at? Where you at, dog? You got 1 catch for 6 yards, bro.
Nigel, I am 100,000% with you. That is all I have been griping about is Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. And
Trash.
I will never, but listen, Nigel, I learned my lesson.
No. I told you.
I know you did.
And this is not even about Joe Burrow, but I told you they start slow. That's what I meant. That's what I mean. Because ask me how many points T. Higgins had. 0.8.
Wow.
Like nothing. It was a Chase Brown game. If you drafted Chase Brown, you were ding-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? How weird. Week 1 was crazy.
It was so weird. There were so many weird things. The one thing that I did learn, chat, is start anybody against the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if it's offense. I don't care if it's a defense. I don't care if it's a kicker.
You know what I'm saying? Coach, if you got a coach in the
Who
league,
cares? Miami is done. They are done. When I mean done, I mean done, 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 done. Breezy
I
needs to
do I
get
have
that
that? I don't. I have
that
this.
sound. He needs to find it though because we're going to need that.
Dum da dum da. Yeah, I gotta find dun da dun dun dun.
Woo!
I gotta ask you a question about Tyreek Hill. Do you think Tyreek Hill is washed?
No, I do not think he's washed, and I think that he's going to prove that whenever he winds up in Kansas City before the trade deadline.
Listen, but the rumors are Pittsburgh is all in.
I know they are.
I'm like, damn, they're gonna have Hill and Metcalf.
And DK, exactly.
They trying to
Yep.
win the AFC, I imagine.
And that Calvin Austin didn't look that bad neither. So I mean, hey,
Hey, like you said, hey, 2.7 points for Tua.
it
Bro.
was
Wait, that can't be right, right? I looked that up. I believe you. I believe you, Jason. I believe
It was
you. But
bad.
I gotta look it up for myself. He had in PPR he had 7.3, but maybe in standard league he had 2.7. Oh, his QBR was a 2.7.
yeah. His quarterback rating was a 2.7, and I'd 100% believe that because every time that he had the football, he basically like either got an interception or
I feel like I drafted him in one league, and it was like because I waited to get the second quarterback to like the very end,
yeah,
and I went with Tua. His ass is gone. I'm gonna pick up somebody else. And
you definitely are.
that dude
You're
is
gonna pick
gone.
up one of these that we're gonna talk about
On
on
the
these
waiver
waivers.
wire if they there, right? Because I forgot. Like some people start their waiver wires on Tuesday,
Right.
which is normal.
Yes.
But then you get into the sleeper league, and I feel like they don't start till Wednesday.
Ours are Wednesday, yeah. Sleepers Wednesday. Yeah.
Man,
But it was a crazy, crazy week, and we're here to try to make your week 2 a little bit more bearable.
I'm not. She is. I'm not. I had a terrible. Like I lost. I'm in 4 Yahoo leagues. I lost all 4. Like, and tell you what, I lost all 4 by a total of 10 points. So the first one was like 2.3 points. The second one was like 3.7 points. A third one was like 5 points. And then I'm like, dang, I was so close in each one.
Oh, let me tell you. So one of my leagues in Yahoo, right? You guys are not gonna believe this when I tell you I won this by 20.20.
Oh gosh.
I had 117.72 and my opponent had 117.52.
All right. That's what we doing here. That's so you won.
So I won. I won
I'm
by
tight.
the hair
Of your chinny chin chin. I'm tight. The key to fantasy football is outscoring your opponent. We're in a chop league. Shout
Oh
out
my
to our
God,
brother.
that league.
Don't bother me. Peachy, you scored pretty high this week. I was like 8th.
I
you were
did.
4th. Yo, I gotta. You know what? I'm struggling here, and that's okay. I'm struggling here. That's not okay. I wasn't feeling good. I was so tired. I didn't even care. I think I said to you, I don't care. I don't care.
Right.
I lose every week. I don't care. I'm not checking my leagues. And you
Yeah.
know, the alerts come on. I didn't check. The alerts popped up. Negro, you lost. You lost again. And Negro, you lost again. The fourth one was like, damn, Breezy. Like, I'm like, I ain't do nothing. But nah, man, that was tough.
I'm literally so terrified in that chop league. Like I was literally
It's nothing to be terrified. I don't understand it.
telling K-Mac, I was like, I just don't want to be that one.
I mean, if you get chopped, you get chopped. But it's
not trying not, I'm really trying hard not to be because I just don't want to be that one that's in that red.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna need them to ban the Friday night games. And I know they can't ban the Thursday night, but they got to ban that Friday night game.
Yeah.
I drafted Xavier Worthy. He went down on a
Overseas.
3rd play.
Yeah, I think I might stay away from any games that are overseas. I think I might not do anything with the overseas games. I think I might skip those games.
And what's my rule? I don't play players other than on Sunday
Exactly.
or Monday.
Yep.
right? But I do make the exception. The first Thursday night game, I make this everybody fresh.
Yep.
Everybody's fresh.
Yeah.
Let's go over some quick NFL news, okay, before we get to our football injury report. We got a big good big player on the injury report for this week, so we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Jalen Carter. He is not going to be suspended, and if you have the Eagles defense, this is thank you Jesus. Fall on your knees. Thank you Jesus. Hallelujah, because that Eagles defense was terrible.
Ooh, trash.
Top defense, top 5 defense. All the top defenses were bad.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh,
You're right.
bad. The only top defense that showed up was Denver's. So Denver has the best defense in the NFL. They showed up. They showed up. All right. So Jalen Carter will not be suspended for spitting on Dak Prescott. He will be ready to go, suited up week 2 in their matchup. You know what I'm saying? Who the Eagles got? They got the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs are pissed too. And they got they mad. The NFL didn't work in the Chiefs' favor. Hey, finally. All right, let's get to the injury report. We got one big injury that you wanted to talk about. Who's going to be missing some time that is detrimental to people's like teams?
And the only one I can really think of that really matters more than anybody, not being biased, but the truth, is George Kittle. He's all over TV. He's all over everywhere. 49ers put him on IR today. So he will at least be out for 4 games, if not longer, but at least 4 games with that hamstring injury. It's sad. It's really...
I know the players don't care about our fantasy football teams.
Right.
But they should care, because if we win in our fantasy football leagues, we spend the money on jerseys and stuff.
Exactly.
So they should be caring.
Yes.
Kittle with the hamstring injury on the IR, going to miss the minimum of 4 weeks.
Right.
Possibly he could return that 5th week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We shall see. So he's going to miss the Thursday night game against the Rams the week prior to that.
Yep.
He's going to miss all of September, and we'll see what happens, how October pans out. But yeah, if you had George Kittle and you didn't prioritize that second tight end, man, the waiver wire is rough for tight ends.
I got one for you though.
Okay, I mean, in certain leagues, depending on how many teams drafted,
right?
A lot of players got picked up. You know what I mean? So so if you guys got George Kittle and you guys have an IR in your league, you have IR spots. You can make sure you put George Kittle on the IR.
Do not drop it.
Do not do not DND. Do not drop.
Right. DND. Do not drop.
Do not drop George Kittle. He will be back.
Yes.
All right. Do not drop George Kittle. Big Daddy says 4 to 6 weeks for Kittle. It's a hamstring, man.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We don't know how severe it was, but it must have been pretty severe if he got hurt and left and came back in street clothes before the second half. Like he was in street clothes. So
that's when you know it's bad.
When
they have that ball cap, you know it's bad.
Let's get to the top 10 fantasy leaders this week per P of the P to the R, baby. I got the top 10 players. Number 1, Josh Allen. Peachy, you have my permission. I mean, no kickback to smack the living dog out of me for benching Josh Allen week 1. You have my permission. I need to be smacked, punch, stab, kick, shot. Hit me with it. Man, here's why I did it, though. Trevor Lawrence was playing the Panthers. And I'm like, oh, Trevor going to have a day. You know what I'm saying? And Josh Allen was playing the Ravens. The Ravens got a good defense. Not that night. And so I thought my logic was logical. Right?
It's understandable, though.
Okay, right? It makes sense.
I do get where you're coming from, because you know, I do get that. I do get it, I do.
Damn. Number one, 38.8 points on my bench. I lost leagues. I lost the league. I lost because he was on the bench and Trevor Lawrence was in my starting lineup. Who was, by the way, where is he at on this list? He is he's on the list, I think.
He's on the list. I'm pretty sure he made it.
Trevor Lawrence was number. That month was 23. That ain't no list. That is the bottom of the crap. But he was bottom of the list. He was 23. Oh man.
I thought he did better than that, but
We did too, but no. He was 23rd
oh wow.
ranked quarterback, scoring quarterback. So Josh Allen, number one. Surprise, surprise, sounding the alarm. Number two. Justin Fields, 29.5 points. 29.5 points. Justin Fields balled out. Like, I felt like, well, the key, he ran the ball. He ran on the top tier defense in the league. The number 2, number 3 defense in the league. He ran that ball. He ran at least for 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. Justin Fields looked really good out there. He was connecting with Garrett Wilson and his other playmakers. And it was really good to see Justin Fields try to really stick it to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I'm saying? It really looked good out there. But you know who was even more surprising than Justin Fields? I feel like Justin Fields was expected. Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes out here dropping bombs on him.
Looked like Peyton, like the second coming of Peyton Manning against this crappy Dolphins team.
Wow. Like,
man.
Wow. Daniel Jones, 29.5 points. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. I'm telling you right now, he should be on everybody's waiver wire. I don't know if you should rush and get him. We'll look at who they got to play next, but that dude was killing. Lamar Jackson, number 4, 29.4 points. Lamar Jackson had this one run, right?
Oh, my yes.
First of all, he ran 30 yards backwards first.
It was so insane.
That was amazing.
He's so awesome.
Yo, he ran 30 backwards. Well, let's say he ran at least 10 backwards. But he got like 30 yards. So he got 40. So he netted 30. Like, that's Lamar Jackson. Like, that dude is dangerous. Let me ask you, who is more dangerous, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
I still give it to Lamar.
Yeah, that run.
Because he's so freaking elusive. I mean, any other quarterback, they would have been sacked back there, like several times. They would have been sacked.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, the freaking defense thought they had him. Like a couple of times, they thought that they had him, and then they're like, "Where'd he go?" He's amazing. I love watching him.
I know Lamar was like, "Damn, like, how we lose this game?" Oh, I know. Number 5 on the list, Derrick Henry, 28.2 points, which means he would have had 30.2 points, but he lost it with a fumble. So that's -2, right? He would have been 4th on this list. Derrick Henry is a cheat code. My cousin drafted Derrick Henry, man, and I just was pissed because he drafted him over Bijan and Jamar Gibbs. Smart choice. It's that combo. It's a killer combo. Right? Number 5. Number 6, Justin Herbert. All right, 27.9 points. Number 7, Patrick Mahomes. See, I was smart about these quarterbacks. There's only the top 10 scorers are quarterbacks.
Yeah.
9 of them are quarterbacks. I only mentioned 1 running back so far, right? Okay, so I just had the wrong quarterbacks. All right, here we go. Number 7, Patrick Mahomes, 26 points. Number 8, Aaron Rodgers. He had 4 touchdowns against the Jets defense. Aaron Rodgers, 25.7 points. Number 9, Jalen Hurts. He ran it in for a touchdown against the Cowboys. He had 24.3. And another surprising, alarming player. Sorry, this one is going to go in there. I still don't believe he's great as a quarterback yet, but he's got the athlete. He showed athleticism like crazy last night. Caleb Williams from the Bears with 24.2 points. Your top 10: Josh Allen, Justin Fields, Daniel Jones, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts, Caleb Williams. Peachy, who is your surprised top 10 player out of those guys?
No, it's 100% Daniel Jones.
God.
I literally did not and wouldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams that Daniel Jones would perform that well. But I didn't realize that he was performing against complete garbage whenever he got out there. So we don't know. It's like Daniel Jones, you don't know because you have to see what they look like against an actual NFL team. But anybody, I'm telling you guys, anyone who faces Miami, go ahead and put them in.
I'm going to be honest, though. I didn't think Miami was going to be that bad. Like,
I didn't either. That's why I never would have thought in a million years that Daniel Jones would look like that.
That Indianapolis Colts defense gave up 8 points. Might want to pick up their defense early,
right?
Or swap out defenses. Peachy, those are the top 10 scoring leaders per PPR. Daniel Jones surprised everyone. Let's get to these waiver wire picks because, this is where it's week 1. And I'm not the type of person that's going to go hamburger and cheese over the waiver wire after week 1. Now, that can come back and haunt me. That's just not my style. But let's go with the top 4 players that you have in every category, and then I might throw a curveball in there for every category.
Okay, so let's start with the quarterbacks because some people should probably be looking for one after week 1. Michael Penix Jr. definitely of the Falcons looks amazing. The Falcons finally found their quarterback, so I'm very happy for Atlanta. Literally have one.
He was out of the quarterbacks. He was the top 10. He was number 10. He had 24 points.
Nice.
Out of the quarterbacks.
Yep.
I like this. I could do this. You talk, I stat it. Let's get it.
Right. My guy, Justin Fields.
I think Justin Fields was drafted. If he's on anybody's waivers, interesting.
He's out there for some reason.
If he's anybody's waivers, he's got to be number 1.
Right. Geno Smith.
Geno might have been drafted too, but he was top 15. He was number 15. He had 18.5 points.
Geno looked good. And a surprising one that's on here because apparently his offense is completely different now. Trevor Lawrence.
Really? Trevor Lawrence with number 23. He didn't throw the ball to Brian Thomas. He didn't throw the ball to none of the wide receivers we needed him to throw to. I tell you what, though.
But he threw it to ETN.
He had a game. One person I stayed away from in every draft. I stayed away because I thought he was declining. Travis Etienne was so good, they traded Tank Bigsby.
That's how Tank good Bigsby. He was.
They did draft Bichelle Tootin, but they traded Tank Bigsby. He is now a Philadelphia Eagle. I'm dropping his ass because I don't see him getting no burn. You know what that means? A.J. Dillon might be out. I think he got hurt. Or Shipley. Shipley might be out for a little bit. Shipley was their backup. Dillon and Shipley.
That's right.
Yeah, he got rocked in that.
I like Shipley too.
Yo, he looked really good.
He looked really good.
Actually looked better than Barkley early in the game. He was a lot quicker, but he looked good. Trevor Lawrence, 11.3 points. I said I was going to try to throw a curveball player in every position.
Yes.
If you don't have Aaron Rodgers, get him. Get him now. You better get him now because he still has a lot of football left in him. He played against a tough New York Jets defense. He went toe-to-toe with that Jets defense. He led his team to the game-winning drive, which Chris Boswell kicked 60-yard field goal. So If you don't have Aaron Rodgers, you might want to pick up Aaron Rodgers. Just go to the running backs.
All
Who you got
right.
for running backs?
So for the running backs, Dylan Sampson.
Yes. Is it Dylan or Dylon? I'm
It
just
might be
playing. No, it's
Dylon.
Dylan. It's
You
Dylan.
never know.
No, no.
It's
It's Dylan.
possible.
Yeah, Dylan
It
Sampson from the
could be.
Browns. He is top for me. I'm trying to get him in every league. I shouldn't have said that out loud. But yes, he's that's number one for me because I don't know what they're doing with Quinshawn Judkins, and I might have to drop him. I don't want to, but I might have to drop him and pick up that kid, Dylan Sampson. Go ahead.
Okay, and then the next one is however you say that, Bishal Tootin.
Yep, got to get him. Got to get him.
Definitely got to grab
He's
him
gonna be
because
backing up
he's
ATN.
he's the guy.
Yeah,
So
ATN.
you just got to pick him up. Another one, Trey Benson.
Trey Benson from the Arizona Cardinals. Nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm sorry. Let's go back to the points. I'll go back as you keep going, but
Okay.
let me see if I can find Trey Benson. Benson had 7.5 points. Dylan Sampson had 9.3 points. And did Bishal Tootin did he get in the game? I can't remember. Oh yeah, he did. He had 1.1 point, but he's gonna see more now that Tank Bigsby is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah. He got hurt. I think he got hurt because they stopped using him. They were using him dumb early, and he looked good. I'm just trying to find him on here because I know
really
he looked
did.
good early.
Yep.
He had 2.3 points in the PPR league.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh was running with him, and I think he got banged up, and then Pittsburgh had to go a different route. They didn't use Jalen Warren to like the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but
caught that
Gainwell was
touchdown.
looking good out there. He really was.
As a running back, yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. Okay, so the wide receivers, unless you got one you want to throw in there.
Oh, I forgot. Running back, throw in at the running back position. I'm going to go with this old, fella. He's not old, but what about, I think you might want to pick up Ramondre Stevenson. He only had 2.7 points. I don't know how the Patriots got to run the ball fiercely. I love Travion Henderson, but they got to freaking ground and pound that with Ramondre Stevenson.
They sure do.
And then
You're right.
mix in Henderson. Even though Henderson outscored him, I think he had 5.1 points. The Patriots didn't run the ball very well, and henceforth why they couldn't get a dub against the Raiders. So I would pick him up. I think that would be a guy to look for. He might end up in that starting role again, and then they kind of mix in some tricks with Henderson.
I honestly have no idea what the Patriots game plan was. I don't even know if they knew it. Like, I was shocked at how unorganized they looked. They just couldn't get on the same page. They just couldn't, they had some problems. So hopefully they're going to get it together. So I think that's a really good one with Stevenson.
They're a young team, and they'll figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? They're a young team, and they'll figure it out for sure.
I may have jumped the gun too soon saying that the Patriots were going to be like really, really awesome this year because
maybe it's just 1 week. Who knows?
They are really young, though.
They're young.
You are right. And
they're young.
They might have a longer way to go than I thought. Wide receivers, Quentin Johnson,
number 2 as the wide receivers in scoring, 19.9 points. This is what I'm talking about. These wide receivers, and I know a lot of people didn't pick him up because everybody was expecting Lad McConkey to be the man.
Yes, like me.
He was the red zone target man, 19.9 points.
Yeah, and they actually used Keenan Allen
more
than they used Lad McConkey. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. And they defeated the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
They defeated the Kansas City Chiefs.
They sure did. Cedric Tillman.
Ooh, that's a good one. Cedric Tillman, 11.2 points, Cleveland Browns. That's a good one.
Yep. Calvin Austin III.
Little Cal, that's what I like to call him. I'm trying to see what he did as far as his scoring. But he might be he's going to be a good waiver wire pickup. Yeah. For sure. He's got the speed. He can catch out of back. We talk a PPR. catch out of the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going because I'm still looking for his scoring.
And my guy from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Emeka Egbuka.
There's no way he's on the waiver wire.
He actually is first as far as like when they're looking at the things or whatever. He's
No, I'm just saying I don't think he's on
yeah.
anybody's
You
waiver
would
wire.
think not, but you'd be
No,
surprised.
if I'm saying if that list is saying that's what you know what that's saying. That's saying if he's on the waiver wire, make him the
Right.
number
If
one
he's on the
priority.
right.
But I don't think he's on any waiver wire. That kid was
Right.
getting drafted round 5, 6, 4 in most drafts. A lot of people had that site because he's a threat. He's a threat.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he's on the waiver wire,
Definitely pick him up if he's still
definitely
there. 100%.
get him first. Like
ASAP.
go grab him ASAP. Curveball wide receiver. Pick up Jaden Higgins from Houston. If not, that's another rookie wide receiver out there. Houston's gonna need some of their playmakers to step up. Christian Kirk had the injury; he was out of the game. Nico Collins 2.5 points. Like what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what?
They definitely. That's a really good one right there, Higgins. I forgot about him. Yep, absolutely. Good call on that one.
The wide receivers are tough. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the guys are drafted, especially in the PPR league. You went OD on the wide receivers, so you're really kind of digging through crates, like you're looking for that album with that one dope ass album cut. For a wide receiver, that's a tough one. That's definitely a tough one.
Here's a bonus.
Okay,
Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen is back with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
He only had 2 points, but hey, I just don't feel like he's on the same speed with JJ and all those guys. But hey, look, to each their own. I need to see more from him before I bump him up on my waiver wire. I need to see a little bit more from him. All right, let's get to the tight ends because we have a key. Now, George Kittle wasn't the only tight end that was injured. Brock Bowers did get injured.
Yeah, he did.
And I don't think he returned.
No, but they're looking for him to play hopefully this week. So
okay. All right. So Brock Bowers should be playing this week. That's good.
But if Brock Bowers does not play, number one on the waiver wire is Michael Mayer.
Yes. He had a great game, I thought.
He did.
Bowers had 10.3 points. Let me see if I can find Mayer. These tight ends are tough. He was 22 at 3.8 points. Michael Mayer. All right. Who else you got?
And then George Kittle, of course, is out for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Jake Tonges.
Yes. Tonges, 7.5 points, caught the game winning touchdown, 3 catches in the game, 7.5 points for him. Yeah. I think he's going to be the one that's going to see the targets. They'll use Luke Farrell as a blocking tight end for the run game. And Jake Tonges is going to get an opportunity to do some of what George Kittle was able to do. So, yeah, you got to get Jake.
Yep. Harold Fannin Jr.
If he is on the waiver wires, you better get him because I feel like they were utilizing him. That was their guy. There was no Njoku. It was all about this kid right here. He had 6.6 points.
It was weird because I picked up Njoku in two of my
I mean, he was a top 10.
And I'm literally staring at him like, do something. Like you have that meme where you do something.
Absolutely.
Do something.
Absolutely.
So I'll be going to skip and see if I can pick up Fannin. And then the last one is Juwan Johnson.
Juwan Johnson from the Saints. He did finish this game with 7.6 points. There were 3 players tied for 7th in PPR, but Dalton Kincaid was 1. Go figure. Travis Kelce 2. Brock Bowers 3. Noah Fant. Surprise. If he's not picked up, that might be a guy. That would be my curveball.
Is that your curveball?
Yeah,
Noah
because
Fant? Got it.
I don't think people drafted him.
No.
And I think, if Joe Burrow is not connecting to his receivers, he's going to be looking for that tight end, and Noah Fant has that. He gives you that option. George Kittle was 6. George Kittle would have been 1. Unfortunately, he left after that first touchdown drive. Sam Laporta, Tucker Kraft, Tyler Warren, all tied for 7th. They had 7.9 points. And then Juwan Johnson was 10th. So yeah, like these are some good players. Did you do kickers? Because the 49ers waived kicker Jake Moody. I mean, he was trash. Like it was time.
Mm-hmm.
Like first of all, when you get me to start saying that he got to go,
Yes.
like that's when you know he got to go. You know what I'm saying? So some people drafted Jake Moody and they need a kicker. So do you have some kickers on your waiver wire? If not, I'll pull up a few.
Well, I can tell you that if you have Jake Moody, that you should definitely try to get his replacement, Eddie Pinheiro.
Eddie Pinheiro is has signed with the San Francisco 49ers. He is going to be the kicker, signed a 1-year deal
Mm-hmm.
with the San Francisco 49ers. So yes, he's an 89, I believe, percent field goal
Yes.
kicker. So yes, because the Niners offense may be a little stagnant and they might have to kick a lot of field goals on the road this week. So thank you for telling me that. I'm going to go grab him ASAP.
So if you or if you're just not impressed with your kicker that you have, that you might want to give Eddie P a try because he's a pretty darn good kicker. Actually, historically, he's like number 3 behind Justin Tucker, and I forget the other one that he's. Was it Matt Prater? I can't remember. Anyway, whoever it was, he's right at the top as far as the kicking goes, as far as how good he is.
So Spencer Schrader was the leading kicker this week with 16 points.
Nice.
So they put so wait, so he has 16 points. That's crazy.
That is
Because
crazy.
I thought these guys were free agents. Because on the free agent list, they need to update their list. I did a whole podcast thinking that Schrader and Joey Sly were available because Spotrac said that they were free agents, and those dudes came in and kicked. Maybe they were free agents prior. Joey Sly got picked up by Tennessee.
Yeah.
Spencer Schrader by the Colts. Man, they let it. Chris Boswell 4th. Kiami Fairbarn tied for 4th. Tyler Loop 5th. Top 10 kickers Matt Prater, Chad Ryland from Arizona, and Harrison Butker and Daniel Carson all tied for 8th. And Brandon Aubrey tied for 8th. I didn't even know Nick Folk was a free agent. I just assumed these guys were free agents because that's what the list said. Oh well. Sorry if you watched it on Bleacher Report. Maybe we could have traded from those guys, But we got our kicker, so it is what it is.
Yes, and we got a very good kicker, and I'm very, very happy and very impressed. So if you need a kicker, it was Bucker. Thank you, Jaron. Yeah, he started behind Bucker and Tucker. Yep, exactly.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Yes.
All right. 3rd behind Bucker and Tucker. Well, Bucker Tucker. You Bucker Tucker. You mother Bucker Tucker. Now you got me saying that. Thank you. Ty, what's going on,
Ty?
Now you got me saying that, Jaron. Appreciate that. Ty, what's good, fam? And we're not going to do defenses because they were all bad.
Yes. It was a bad week for defenses.
Like all the good defenses were bad. I'm just going to leave, except for Denver. They led in. I told you they had the number 1 defense. They had 14 points. They had 14 points.
The Colts defense was good, of course, because
they played the Dolphins, though. Will they be good in their next matchup?
That's right. Exactly. And that's the thing, because we're not going to know how good Indy is until we see them play another team. I don't know who Indy plays this week. I don't remember.
Guess who they got?
Who do they play?
The Broncos.
Oh my God.
But they're at home.
Well, but that's good because that will tell you if Indy's for real or not.
That is
and
true.
Is Daniel Jones for real against that Broncos defense?
Oh, I can't wait. You better not
Me
pick
either.
Daniel Jones. Don't
I'm
pick
excited.
his ass up this week. You better let him slide this week. Give him another week. You know what I'm saying? For you pick him back up. That Denver Broncos defense is for real, for real. Like that defense is for real, for real.
They are.
Yeah. For real, for real. All right. Before we wrap up the show, let's go to some must-sit starts for the week. I'm just going to read to you the matchup, and then you can pick a player that you want to sit and start from that
Sounds
matchup. And let's go with some of the tough teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go with the division games, but you got a few of them. Let's go with the Washington. Let's go with the Commanders and Packers Thursday night football because
Ooh.
people play their players on Thursday night. I don't, but people do.
Yeah.
So Commanders on the road against the Green Bay Packers. Both
Oof.
teams are 1-0. Who's a must start in this game? Obviously, is Jaden Daniels, right?
A must start in this
Against that
game
defense.
is actually Josh Jacobs because you can run on this Washington defense.
Can you?
I know that it looks like it's all red, but you can run on this defense. At
Okay.
least I watched them and it looked like that you could run a little bit on them. I think that Josh Jacobs is going to be able to do, and he can also catch. So we'll see.
Yeah. You made me forget what I was gonna say.
All right.
Well, because I'm thinking, didn't Micah Parsons have 4.5 sacks last week?
The crazy thing about it is that he's not even acclimated in
Yo,
the system.
there's no way he had 4.5 sacks, right? He had 4.5 sacks.
I knew that he had some sacks. I just didn't remember how many he had. All I know is that he's not even like they said he doesn't even like exactly know what's going on yet. That he's trying to get acclimated yet. So this Packer defense is going to be something else. They
Wow.
really are.
All right, let's do one more. All right, that's
Okay.
the Thursday night. We'll do total of 3. We'll do one total of 4. We'll do the Thursday night game. We'll do one Sunday 1 o'clock game.
Wait, who's your sit for this game? If you had to sit somebody for this game, who would you sit for this game?
I don't know. If I had to pick a start, I would start Debo. And if I had to pick a sit for this game, I would sit whoever wide receives for the Green Bay Packers. Matthew Golden, not Jaden Reed. I don't know. Whoever their receivers are, I don't think this is going to be a good game for them. The Commanders have a really good secondary. So whoever, pick one of the receivers. Don't start the receiver from Green Bay in that game. Speaking of receivers, Christian Watson is not going to play this season, but the Green Bay Packers decided to award him with that next year's guaranteed money.
Sure did.
For him to come back. I think that's a dope ass gesture, and that's
I think
why
it's awesome.
Players want to play in Green Bay. Ty says he had to make a correction. Chat saying Green got burnt too much, meant to say Stout. They both did. That's the funny thing, like, because Green was giving up big catches. He had that one PBU. He also had a penalty. So they both were kind of shaky out there. But Stout was the one that was kind of getting burnt, but then he adjusted. So at the end, he had the biggest PBU of the game. So you had both of them had big PBUs, right? You had the big PBU from Green where he broke the pass up to your boy JSN, and then Stout had a PBU as well. So they both adjusted well, in my opinion. They both adjusted well. All right, let's go to a 1 o'clock game. Let's go Giants Cowboys. Who you starting? Who you sitting?
Oh wow.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you this. Are you starting CeeDee Lamb or Malik Neighbors? That's how I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I would start. I would start CD in this game. Well, I mean, I am starting CD in this game.
That's funny. He's the top 5 receivers. Malik Neighbors looked pissed, and then they started throwing him the ball. So
you know what? Anthony has a great point. If the rookie starts,
what rookie?
That I might change your mind. Dart. Jackson Dart.
I know they already said that Russell Wilson was.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I agree with him. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Russell Wilson was starting. So
yep. Yeah,
he won't be starting much longer because
right. It sounds to me that from the way they said it, that they're going to give him one more chance, and I think he just gets one more chance.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so who are you sitting? I got you. I
Okay.
got you. Javante Williams
Hmm.
or Tyrone Tracy?
No, Tyron Tracy. And I am very, very upset with Tyron Tracy anyway, because I don't know what in the world is going on with this team.
What did he do? What did I miss?
He was bad.
Oh, let's see. I was like, what did I miss?
He
I mean,
wasn't bad.
they were stacking the box, forcing Russ to throw. I wasn't expecting him to do much. Tyrone Tracy. I mean, a lot of these running backs didn't do, especially the one running back. Their number one running back.
You're right. You're right. He
Um,
didn't, but
I might not even see him on this list.
I don't think you're going to. He was bad, bad.
Nah, he couldn't have been that bad.
You have to start from the bottom and work
I
your way up.
did. Hold on. Let me
I
try
had
this again.
Tyron Tracy on my fantasy
Is it
team.
Tyron or Tyrone? It's Tyrone Tracy. He had 3.5 points.
Breezy.
That's bad. I'm just saying. He
That's
had
really
point three more
bad.
points better than Kyle Juszczyk. He had
That's
point two
really
points
bad.
less than Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
But he had more points than Cam Scatterbo.
Like I said, I don't know what the Giants are planning on doing, but this Cowboys defense looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look.
I,
It looked like it was weird and shaky at first, and then as the game went on, it got better.
I mean,
So we'll see what
after
happens.
the lightning strike, both teams mellowed out.
Exactly.
But Dallas is built to stop the run. So you might be right. Like Tyrone Tracy, this is not gonna be a good week for him. But this might be that week where he gonna bust through that line
It could
because they're
be.
just
And I'm
gonna
trying
ground
to
and
figure out
pound
if
it.
I'm just going to leave him or not.
But do you think Javante Williams is gonna have another great game? I felt like Williams had a good game. Who was
Yeah.
on my bench, by the way, only because Jalen Carter was ejected. You bring Jalen Carter back into
Mhm.
that Philadelphia line, they're not running up the middle. The
Exactly.
Giants did. I mean, this is tough. You right. I mean, it is what it is. I probably would sit Tyrone Tracy too. It's tough. All right, let's go to a 4 o'clock matchup.
Okay.
Oh, oop. Um, let's go. Let's go with the thriller of the 4 o'clock matchups. Let's go. Do you want to go Philly? I'm gonna let you pick the game. You want to go Broncos Colts or Eagles Chiefs?
Oh, Eagles Chiefs.
All right, so let's go
That's more
Eagles
exciting.
Chiefs. All right, Eagles Chiefs. Are you starting or sitting? Which one are you starting? Which one are you sitting? Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes?
Ah,
I'm making these jokes hard. I know.
wow.
Two top 10 quarterbacks from last week, by the way.
Ah. You know what? Because Carter's playing, I'm sitting Pat Mahomes
You sitting Pat Mahomes?
because Jalen gonna be out there. That defense is gonna be back to normal like they're supposed to be. I think everything is gonna gel the way it's supposed to this week. So
I like that
yes.
because I feel like the only thing is the thing that makes me want to start Patrick Mahomes
Mm-hmm.
is I know he's going to be a threat in the passing game as well as in the running game when the play breaks down. Whereas Jalen Hurts, he's just not as dynamic as I expect him to be in the passing game. I can't have another game where AJ Brown and Devontae Smith have a combine of 3 points. Like,
Surely
that just
not. That
can't
won't happen
happen.
this week. I hope. Yeah.
And I know Dallas Goddard. That's my next. Do you start Dallas Goddard, or do you start Travis Kelsey? That's the next one. I was gonna do.
Oh.
I'm having fun with these guys. We're making these up on the spot, and we gonna go to Sunday night next. Get ready.
Oh.
Corey says Jalen Hurts. This is a tough one. Can Jalen Hurts run on that Kansas City defense? Yes, because I watched Justin Herbert do it.
Their defense just doesn't look as strong as their defense was
Yeah, I think I'm
last
with
year.
you though. I think I would sit Mahomes and start Hurts because I watched Justin Herbert literally win the game. And the one thing I know Jalen Hurts can do is if you give him a lane to run, he will win the game. It's a Super Bowl rematch too, by the way.
Right, right. Which is what I'm thinking that the Phillies just gonna have like the same kind of plan that they had in the Super Bowl.
Probably. You would think that they would have that the Chiefs may adjust. Cool Breeze says start Hurts and Kelsey. Yeah,
Mm,
those are the two players. It's funny because if the issue is if the Kansas City defense, pass defense, finds a way to lock up those receivers just like
mm-hmm.
the Cowboys defense did, then I think you might want to go with Goddard because he's going to be the one that's going to see the targets, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know the exterior to the Xavier um, injury,
Yeah.
worthy injury. So it just seemed like they got to do something. Like the Chiefs got to do something. And
Mm-hmm.
Juju's not in anymore. They got to figure out something. All right, let's go to Sunday Night Football. Falcons versus the Vikings. All right, I'm not going to do the obvious. Obviously, you're going to start Bijan Robinson. Duh. Duh. All right, but let's do a wide receiver matchup. Let's do Justin Jefferson. He only had like 8 points versus Drake London. Both were number one wide receivers. Drake London, Justin Jefferson. Who you start? And she said, "Oh, because it's tough because they both were terrible. Not terrible, but they both didn't live up to the number one receiver hype."
Exactly. So it's so.
Justin Jefferson was 16 on the list with 10.8 points in the PPR. Drake London, I'm still looking for his name, which means he ain't do good at all.
Well, he got hurt too, so he didn't finish the game.
All right.
So that also attributed to his bad stats.
All right, so let's X those two out. Let's do the tight ends. Let's do the tight ends.
I'm good with
all right,
that.
We'll X out the receivers. All right, my bad. We'll X out the receivers. All right. Are you starting the Vikings tight end and TJ Hockenson? Or are you starting Kyle Pitts?
No, I'm starting Hockenson.
All right, let's see what they did in scoring in week one. So Hawk, I got to keep. Kyle Pitts was 18 with 5.9.
Mm-hmm.
And Hawk, I'm still looking. He was 41 with 1.5 points. You still start Hawk?
How many targets did he have?
I don't know.
Because I don't think he was targeted that much.
Okay. That's why I'm saying, like, it sounds like you want to start the guy that's going to be the more targeted guy.
But I feel like that he may be more targeted.
I don't know, man. Atlanta's pass defense is kind of tough.
But it's weird. It's just I don't know. I mean, they're both going to. I think
he said it's got him 12 points. Oh, we got a question for Big Daddy Niners. Is Breezy, if you was a coach, how would you stop the tush push? I think that's the push he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just one of those unstoppable plays. Because it's all physics and force and angles, and I don't think you even stop it. I just think you let it happen and you live to the next down. Unfortunately, if it's on the goal line, that sucks because you're trying to give up you're going to give up the touchdown. But I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of players, I feel like the defensive players are more inept to get injured on it than the offensive players because the offensive players know they're doing it and the defensive players are reacting to it. Mm-hmm. It's just one of those things that's tough to stop, bro. My theory is if you can't beat them, join them. Get your own tush push. You know, we got a super chat. Shout out to Ty Tanner in the building, supports all the shows here. And he's a member of the crew. He says, at Big Daddy Niners had a good question on Curious About. Was that the question that
was the question.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. Ty says, not the question, but if I had to pick a star player, I'm sitting Kelsey. Guy is lazy. You get lazy from Travis Kelce?
He's definitely not. He's. I kind of get what he's talking about, actually, because he's not showing that energy.
Yeah,
but I think it's just because he's close to the end of his career.
I think he's just old, bro. Like
he's just old.
I mean, I just think he's at the point of life where he just like, listen, you gonna throw me the ball? Because if you're not gonna throw me the ball, I'm just gonna be out.
Exactly. Like I'm not gonna exert myself.
Right. And let's keep it a buck. He's never blocked. Like so, you guys are gonna get that. But he had a nice big play. You know what I mean? Like he had a nice
Yeah.
big play. He had a nice big play.
He seems to get frustrated a lot easier than
That's just
he
who he is.
used to.
Nah. Or maybe the
I believe
testosterone
he's
is
gotten
leaving.
worse.
Probably. You might be right. You might be right. We got 2 Monday night matchups. So we got to do 2 scenarios. Ready?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do a wide receiver here. Um, are you starting your boy Emeka Egbuka or Nico Collins? Yep. It's Michigan versus Ohio State, motherfucker. That's exactly what it is. If you didn't know, and she better say the right answer too, because I'm telling you right now, because you see her struggling right now. She want to say Mecca, but she know she know,
I
and
can't do
Nico is
that
the
because of that
man.
Texans defense. I can't do that. I gotta start Nico.
He got me 2.5 points. Yo, I'm still mad. I'm still tripping. Like
Yeah.
CJ, that's your boy. That's your man.
Yeah,
Like
their O line, man,
the O
their
line's
their
trash.
O line problems that they have, and now they're having them again, and they're having to move around and do all this stuff, and it's like CJ just cannot catch a break at all.
You
He
ready
just
for this
can't.
one? This is the best one. This is the best one. Matter of fact, I am never going to write this down. These are always going to be off the top every single week, right here on What's Your Fantasy. You get the must sit starts every single week, just like this, off the script, off the dome piece. You ready? You got the Chargers versus the Raiders. We're going to go rookie running backs right now.
Okay.
Hey, are you starting Amarion Hampton or Ashton Jeanty this week?
Ooh.
The Raiders got a pretty solid D,
I
and the
know.
Chargers defenses ain't nothing.
I know.
Like, I'm just
Oh my
curious to know.
goodness.
Snoop, what's going on, cuzzo? Yo,
Woo.
what's good, Sir Dion
Mm.
the Great? I'm curious to know, Peachy. Like, what are you thinking?
Dang. Man. And these running backs looked really good.
They
Like I
look good.
I was
They both
impressed with
look
the
good.
both of them.
They both look good. Now, to be fair, GT got a touchdown.
Yes, he did.
Amarion Hampton did not.
Yeah, he did. That's true. And I am literally going to have to go with Genty actually, because I feel like that the way that he's used is, I think Genty could have himself a big game. Like he could have a big game.
I don't
So,
know.
I'm
Not
looking
against
forward
this
to him.
defense. Hold up. Hold
I
on.
understand that,
Hold
but
on. No, you're right. You're right. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta look up. Run defenses. All right. I gotta look up run defense. So, yo, you're right. The Raiders have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Raiders they got the 6th top run defense right now in the league. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15th is where the Chargers are. They gave up 84 yards. The Raiders gave up 60 yards. You got 2 dynamic running backs in this game. The question is Greg Roman going to use Amarion Hampton, or is he going to spell him with some Harris or whatever? Like it's gonna be interesting to see, But
I know.
Pete Carroll ain't using nobody but Aston Jeanty. Like he gonna
That's
get all.
it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Especially if Brock Bowers is out, and we know how versatile Genty can be from college. So we know, all the different things that he can do, and I really feel like that. Yep.
Good point. JP Hellahar has been a member for 21 months. He's giving the air horns. Says Demo Green, stout equal the wolf pack. Salah is back, baby. That's what a DC who has perfected his craft looks like. Coaching. Round of applause. Robert Salah had a great defensive call.
I love that. Yep.
Especially the adjusted game plans. For those that are watching, we are 49er fans and stuff. So we definitely cater to the Niners when we can. But this is the fantasy football show. And we're going to give it to you real right now. Ain't no only Niner you starting is CMC. Like that, and Ricky Pearsall, maybe he makes the starting lineup. I think he's pretty promising if you had to pick. We got our first question Finally. I've been
Yes.
asking for questions. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is our second question, but this is the
Yes, our
first
second
question.
question. Yeah.
This is the first question. No, this is the first question pertaining to like who to start. Like,
Right.
you know
Gotcha.
what I mean? So this is that
Yeah.
segment, right?
Okay.
Snoop says, should I start Bo Nix, Dak Prescott, or Justin Fields? And this is what we like. We like these questions. Why we go live so we can answer some of these questions. Now, I'm
Hmm.
not going to pay attention to what they did last week, Peachy, but Bo Nix, and we already talked the Denver Broncos. They are playing. Who did I say the Broncos were playing? Do 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 do. The Broncos are the Jets got the Bills. The Bills defense look like Swiss cheese.
Yep.
The Cowboys got the Giants. They defense don't look great, and the Broncos got the Colts. I might not start Bo Nix against the Colts defense. The Colts defense may be real.
It might be,
It
but we
may
won't
be.
know until we see them this week, and then we will know. I would start Justin Fields.
Justin Fields against the Buffalo Bills,
Yep.
who gave up hella play yards
Yes.
to Lamar Jackson. They couldn't
Hmm.
contain Lamar Jackson if Justin Fields looks to run. Yeah, I'm going Justin Fields here, man. I like Dak Prescott. He didn't score a lot, but he was the best player on their
Yep.
team.
Hmm.
He just didn't get enough help. Dak Prescott numbers would have been so much better if players would have caught the ball. I'll leave it at that. So Peachy and
Yeah.
I both agree on Justin Fields. JP Hellahart, which quarterback do you trust the most? The most physical team will win. The Chargers. Ooh. He's saying that the Chargers will get that dub over the Raiders because they have the more physical team. Yeah, I'm not sleeping on that Raiders defense, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sleeping. And Gino looked pretty damn good out there. You know, he looked pretty good. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like
You know,
he
well,
looked pretty good.
I think that this week we'll be able to tell us a lot more about
Yes.
some of those teams,
We need
whether
4. We need 4 weeks though, Peachy.
in the
We
first.
we need 4.
Yeah, I guess that's
I
true.
think
But
you need 4. Like because last week could have been an anomaly. Next week could be like a slump. And then the week after that, you're trying to see if there's any type of contingencies to where there's some consistency going on. After that fourth week, that first quarter of football, you know what you got. You know what I mean?
I
But
guess
your job is to
that's a
win
good
every
point.
single week, especially when you're in a league like us. We're in a
Right.
chopped league, and we're
you
not trying
have
to
to
get chopped.
you have to do it every week. Thank goodness for Javonte Williams because he started me off on the right path in the chop
I did. There's
league.
no way you saw that coming. Like I didn't even see that coming,
No, I
man.
didn't. I was surprised. I was 100% surprised.
I
I'm
didn't
just
see
glad
that
I
coming.
got him.
All in says, bro, all your Michigan players are gone now. Thank you, Jesus. We better not draft another player from Michigan. I don't care if it's the quarterback that is going to probably be one of the best quarterbacks to play college football. We better not draft another player from Michigan. The only player we should have drafted was the kid Mason Graham, who we didn't draft. That's
Right.
it. Other than that, stay away from Michigan. I am tired. I don't want to hear it. Get players from Ohio State. Get players from a different school because Michigan players in the NFL, if they unless they play with Harbaugh,
Exactly.
they just not cutting.
That's the only it's the only thing. Hey Sin, thanks for joining.
Hey Sen, what's going on? All right, so I saw a question in here. I thought I did. Cool Breeze, Chase Brown. Ooh, you mother trucker. Whew.
Oh,
But
that's
Chase,
another one that was real. Like both of these guys
I,
were good this
yo,
week.
Derrick Henry rushed for 2,468 yards on the Buffalo Bills defense, bro. Like, I'm not saying that's Brees Hall. I feel like you got to go Brees
I
Hall.
like it 100%. I'm with you there.
And I
I'm
never,
with you
but
there.
but the Bengals are playing the Jags.
Yeah, and
Their defense is tough,
honestly,
though.
I think, and this is probably just wishful thinking, but I think that Joe Burrow is going to bounce back in a major way, and I think he's going to throw the ball a lot. And I don't know how much they're going to run with Chase. I like the Brees Hall like better because that Buffalo man, you can run on them. Brees Hall is going to be nice in that game.
I like it. I
Mhm.
like that. I like that. I would go with Brees Hall.
Yes,
I'm not even going to lie.
absolutely.
I would go. I mean, because you got to see if he's going to stay hot. And he had
Mm-hmm.
14 and a half points in the PPR league, and he looked really good out there. Explosive runs. They were featuring him. It just seems like that's what the Jets offensive coordinator is trying to do. They're trying to get Brees Hall going. He was a top draft pick. All right, Sin says Keenan Allen or Jamison Williams. Ooh. Keenan Allen, they're playing. We just talked about the Chargers. The Chargers are on Monday Night Football. They're playing the Raiders. I don't know how much he's going to be featured in that game. And I feel like Jamison Williams got to get going with Detroit. And Detroit didn't look good last week, and they lost last week. And
And
Detroit's playing the
Jameson just
Bears.
got paid. So I would
He,
say he's going to.
I would start.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the key. This is why I would start Jameson. He's home.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared Goff is a different quarterback at home.
Yes.
So I would go Jamison Williams. I would go with their number
Agree.
2 receiver over a number 3 receiver.
Yeah. Because the thing is that as far as Keenan goes, Sin, because I'm with you, like I love Keenan Allen and I hope that he does really well. When you have games that are overseas, like you just never know like what is real and what's not. The way that they use Keenan, you may not even see Keenan too much more. That like you just never know, because I believe that they want to feature Quentin Johnson a whole lot more. So, with Keenan, just like Breezy said, being the backup to the backup to the backup,
He's just wide
it's
receiver
gonna
3.
be.
Yeah.
I would definitely go with Jameson. Absolutely.
I just think you go wide receiver 2 over wide receiver 3.
Yes.
But I wouldn't be surprised if
No.
Keenan goes off against the Raiders. He finds those holes in the zone and goes
We'll
off.
just-
I would
yeah.
be surprised. We got a couple of more. Cool Breeze. Should I start Michael Pittman Jr. And play both Brown and Hall? So Brees Hall, is that which Brown is that? There's too many Browns. Is it Saint Brown? No, he didn't put the Saint in front of it. So which Brown is
It
he
must
talking
be
about?
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. Who's Chase Brown? Oh,
Oh, so he's asking if he should play both of them. If he should play Chase Brown and Brees Hall and bench Michael Pittman.
yes. Yep.
Yes, 100%.
Mhm. Got you.
Yeah,
Yep.
if that's Chase Brown
Yep.
and Brees Hall, like 100%.
We got you. Sit Pittman and play the running
Mhm.
backs. It's right because teams are still trying to figure themselves out.
Yes.
And so it's easier for them to figure out they can get going in the run game than it is the pass catching game. And
Mhm.
Michael Pittman still has to prove to me that he is wide receiver 1 material. And we talked about now they're going to be playing against a real team this week. They got the Denver Broncos defense. So I'm definitely sitting benching him this
Yeah.
week.
Agree.
Corey says, Breezy, you want Jeff Wilson Jr. back? I did, but he signed to the Dolphins.
Yep.
He's with the Dolphins now. Tanner, I'm in a 12-team league. Oh, God, Lord. And I'm getting rid of my tight end on my bench, Cade Otton. That's actually a smart move, actually. Because but he might get picked up because of the injury to George Kittle. Because your tight ends are running really scarce. Right now, I have a waiver 11th in for Jonnu Smith, but the fan in me wants to take a risk on Tonjes. No. Go get the Smith, dog. If you can get the Smith, get the Smith.
Right. If you can get Jonnu, yeah,
because
100%.
they're probably not in on Tonjes yet, right? So
Right.
if you don't get the Smith, then go pick up Tonjes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smith
Right?
definitely first.
Right. Just try to get the Smith. Oh shit. ATN. I mean, ATN is the proven running back in the league. And if they're going to feature him like they did last week,
Ooh. Yes.
I mean, just think about how many people passed on him because we thought
Yes.
he was washed.
Hello.
I drafted Tank Bigsby over ATN,
No, me too.
and Bigsby got traded. I don't think the Bengals defense is good at really stopping the run. So,
Right.
I would go ATN.
Yes.
He's more of a threat in the pass catching game, especially if it's in a PPR league. He's more of a threat. Why is this my favorite part of the show?
I
We
love
should just
it.
do the whole show. We just tell us who you want to start.
Exactly.
Damn it, that's why we here.
Yep.
Because I'm trying to go, but y'all keep asking questions. Um, Michael says, "I'm putting kid up. We know you play fantasy football, bro. It's in your avatar, man. And you can't get past that one." He says,
Right.
"I'm putting Kittle on IR for Colts rookie tight end. That was dumb. So you're getting Tyler Warren? Were you in an eight team league? I'm just curious to know who
Or
you
like a
get.
6-team league, because
No,
how in the world was he
that's
able to
official,
get
man. You
Tyler
are a
Warren?
lucky sucker, bro. Like,
You in there with a bunch of kids? What's
yeah,
up?
grab Tyler Warren, man. If you can get him, go get him.
Dang.
Get him
That's
IR for sure.
insane.
He says, yes, it's a 12-team league, and they passed up on Tyler
What?
Warren. Can I smack him for you? Psh, 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 but high five you if you can
What
get him.
age is this 12-team league? Are they 3?
Oh, take advantage, man. Listen,
Oh, wow.
I don't discriminate. I no discrimination, no sexization, none of that. Not with me. If you say you want to play, you
Oh,
can play.
Lord.
If you got the money to pay, you can play. I don't care.
Whatever.
DJ Moore in favor of Keenan. Yeah, you got to start DJ Moore again. He's their number one wideout. He did have a fumble, but I'm still. It's everybody over Keenan Allen for me right now.
He'll look better. More improved. The Bears are trying to get their offense on, trying to figure out their offense. They got a bunch of new pieces, a lot of new things that they're working on. I do think that DJ Moore is still going to be a huge asset to this team. I definitely still believe in DJ Moore. Like Breezy said, it's early and you can't just give up on players after week 1. See how that crazy game went. And then a lot of things could have went different anyway. So
100%. I would go with DJ Moore, Miss Sin, if I were you. And Michael's telling us about the league. Hey man, take full advantage. I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. Sorry for your daughter. And she decided to join the league. You listen, I'm such a competitor. If my son joined the league, I am trying to whip his. I'm not helping him. Help. No help. I'm trying to win. What do you want me to help you for?
Yeah.
Niner Faithful 93. 49ers defense or Ravens defense? I'll go with the Niners defense because they're playing the Saints and the Ravens got the Browns.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
It's something about those
it's
divisional
49ers
games.
defense this week, definitely.
Yeah, and I know the Cleveland Browns offense is trash, but it's something about a division game that just it'd be weird, man.
Really weird. We just saw it with Cleveland
17-13. We saw it with us.
And the Bengals.
Right. And then we saw it with us.
Right.
The Cleveland and the Bengals. Right. We just writing right now. I don't know. I expect the Ravens to beat the snot out of them, but I don't know how their defense. Cleveland is going to put up a fight. They still have a good defense. So at the end of the day, they're going to put up a fight. It's a divisional game. I'm going with a non-divisional game. I would go Niners over Saints. I think the defenses travel better than offenses too, by the way.
Yeah, I expect this 49ers to wind up being one of the top defenses of the fantasy weekend.
Yeah, this could be the game.
It could be.
They had 2 takeaways last week.
Yes,
and if they get 2 takeaways a week, man, the Niners are on fire.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, like it is. I know, and Miss Sin said DJ Moore didn't score. That's because Caleb Williams is trash. I'm sorry. Roman Dunze did get the score. He threw it up. Roman Dunze just went up and got the ball. But Caleb was moving. He was running. He's not trash,
he's gonna get better.
He's gonna, and that's my point. He's got to develop, whatever. Because we watched DJ Moore ball out with just about every quarterback, and he saved Caleb Williams' ass last year. So I'm expecting him to be featured a little bit more. He did have the fumble though. That did hurt him. So
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got one more, man. Y'all gotta come on. Y'all going CP time. Now that you said Jonnu Smith, do I play Smith or Hockenson? That's Smith for me. I'm going with the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, Jonnu Smith, Peachy. Yeah. You any different?
Agree.
Yeah, they have a connection.
Yeah, it's Jonnu. Yeah.
I love TJ Hawk. He's top 5 tight end for me.
He is.
But right now, JJ McCarthy is really trying to get in sync with his wide receivers.
He's also trying to figure his team out. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's why.
Okay.
That's why. Should I start Golden or Waddle? I tried bench every Green Bay Packer receiver, but I forgot that
You can't do it when it's Miami, though.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Like he did that on
No,
purpose
he did.
because he probably started watching late, and so he got that. I said that. I'm starting Golden over Waddle, man.
That's
I'm
definitely
sorry.
golden.
I don't know. Miami just looked terrible.
Hey, just bad.
They look really bad. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the team just quits on the coach and they get the coach out of there. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, Mike McDaniel. Get ready to become a consultant with the 49ers.
Right.
You know.
Come on home.
He said, Nikita says, my dad called it on Rombo. Wait, is this the daughter of where he at?
I know, because
He got the same avatar, right?
name.
Is this Michael's daughter? I don't know. He says, my dad called it on Rumble saying Moody getting cut Tuesday. He was 100% right. Yes, your dad was right. But guess what? I beat your dad because I said he was getting cut on Sunday when I said his ass got to go.
Did.
Like there was nothing that made me think Kyle Shanahan could hide how he truly felt. He tried at the presser. That was a
bullshit.
He tried.
Mm-hmm. He put out his. We knew how Kyle felt about that when they showed him on the sidelines. When he put his fist up, like he was about, like if Moody was right there, like Moody would have literally had a black eye because he was right. Like yeah, I knew that it was done then. Whenever
this is why I can't be a coach. I would have hit him so hard on TV. I'd have been fired with a lawsuit because I don't think coaches can hit the players anymore. Back in the day, it was different, but today is like nah. It just would have been tough, man. Shout out to the father-daughter combination.
Yes,
tuning
we
into our
love
live
that. We
finishes.
love
a round
that.
of applause for you guys.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I would have hit him.
Yeah.
And if I wouldn't have hit him, I'd have paid a player to hit him. I'd have gave a player $500.
Where's Debo when you
Hey, I said this earlier on John's show, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
All the faithful wanted deep. They were pissed.
Yep.
Listen, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. Nitty Gritty Niners. We're going to rehash all of our emotions and feelings tomorrow on Nitty Gritty Niners Talk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a live show. The whole crew should be here. We get to really air out our feelings, our emotions. You guys get to air out your feelings and emotions in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk Niners for sure on tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to our fantasy football show, our first episode of the season. Round of applause for you guys. Panic meter real quick before we dip them out of here. Peachy, AJ Brown's on my panic meter. Should I not be panicked? And then tell me who's on your panic meter, and I'll tell you if you should not be panicked.
Oh my goodness. So, man, I tell you what, I don't know what is up with AJ Brown, but I do believe that it's too early to be panicked over AJ Brown.
Okay.
I would not. Just
so
like
don't bench him this week.
Right.
Against the Chiefs.
Right.
Okay.
I'm looking for him to rebound strong.
Okay.
My panic meter is Tyrone Tracy. I have him in 3 leagues.
Oh, you just got to get another running back. You better hit the waiver wire.
So you agree that I should be panicked and I should find another running back.
All right. That's my answer. I tell you what, though, if you don't drop him, if there's another player you could drop, I would keep him because he's still running back 1. And I just think the Giants, I think Russell Wilson, because Tyrone Tracy was better without Russell Wilson.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. These are my Connecticut family. Mm-hmm. My dad who from Connecticut said, yo, I know you. I can't see the faces. I got to see the faces. You know what I'm saying? Michael, that name's going to come trying to picture the face. But thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you so much. Be sure.
And next year, Michael, I want in on the league. Because I want in on the league. I want in. I'm sure Peachy wants in too. So make sure you got 2 more spots.
Absolutely.
Don't make it a 14-man team. He's from Greenwich. All right. He's from the rich
Okay.
towns. All right. Greenwich got money. All right. Since you got money, make sure y'all become members of the channel. Like, $1.99, baby. You know what I mean? He was just watching the show. Miss Nikita, he was just watching. He was just tuning in because he told us, he asked us who to start. He said that y'all were, he said he whipped your ass this week. That's what he said. I'm just going to tell you what your dad said. I'm sorry if you're underage. My bad. I won't curse anymore. But that's what he said. He said he was looking to beat you guys down in fantasy football. All right. So,
Yes, Cool Breeze, if Bill, because that's what they call him from the Commanders.
oh, you got lucky.
Bill,
You
yeah.
got lucky.
I have him in 2
Yeah.
leagues. I
Then-
wish I had him in more.
Then you and Cool Breeze. Shout out to Cool Breeze because I'm Breezy. He's Cool Breeze. You guys
like
are
that.
lucky. Because I was trying to find him, and he is gone. The two players that are gone as those rookies, Emeka Ebuka, gone, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like gone. So
Yeah.
you guys lucked up, man. Oh, she's 27. I can say bad words. All right, cool. That's what's up. I know, you know what I mean? I make
she
sure.
Said that he's a good friend of Steve Young's.
That's what I said. So, I mean, if he's a good friend, you don't got to become a member, but maybe your dad could get him on the show. Maybe
that
your
would
dad
be
and Steve
wonderful.
Young could come on the show. Maybe you, Steve Young, and your dad could come on the show.
Yes.
How about that? We'll do a 4-way, 5-way panel. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, like this is cool. We'll be back next week, next Tuesday. Show might not be as long, but I actually have fun today because Steve Young is from Greenwich. I had fun today because y'all had questions and we had answers. Like let us know if you like the format too in the comment section. We go through the waiver wire and stuff like that. We appreciate it. And share this with somebody else. I'm probably going to clip some stuff up, but Peachy, you had your panic and I'm panicked. And me, you told me not to panic. So that was pretty spot on. Peachy, any final thoughts before we dip up out of here?
Oh, man. I want to just thank everyone who tuned in tonight. You guys were the best. We love questions. So keep the questions going. And then after the show, if you have any more, just leave questions in the comment area and of the show. And we will answer those for you if you have other ones. I wish everyone luck this week. Hopefully week 2 will be better than week 1 was. I settled down a lot more. Pay attention to your matchups. That's the most important thing. Just because it tells you that a player is supposed to do really good, you have to pay attention to who they're going against, because that's really, really important, because they might be ballers in one sense, and then when they get out there, then they, against certain other players, then they, may not look as good or perform as well. So I wish everyone a great week of fantasy.
Yeah.
Let's win our leagues this week.
I'm in too many, man. Every year I say I'm not going to be in too many, and then I end up in too many.
I know, me too.
You want to join the league? Yeah. You want to join the league? Yeah.
Why not?
I'm such a sucker. Sure, man. I would love your dad's email address. You can email it to, do I have an email address in here that I could put on here real quick? No, let's just type it in here. You can email it to Breezy at twben.com. Yes, that's a real email address. That's our company name, and we have our own email addresses. So Wayne Breezy at twben.com. Feel free to email me there with your dad's information, and maybe we could try to chop it up. That's what's up. Greenwich in the Hive, Connecticut in the building.
Danny, oh yes, Ricky Pearsall is going to be good.
Yes,
definitely is. Very, very impressed with the kid already. So yep.
Finally, especially with Kittle being out. Oh, that Niners offense gonna look trash. I'm sorry. All right, I didn't say that. Love you guys, man. See y'all guys next week, same time, 8:30 p.m. Tuesday nights. We'll be back. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Peace. What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.